Last week, Boko Haram terrorists attacked a village in northeastern Nigeria, and 86 people were killed. The International Business Times reports on this. The attack, which included shootings, burning, and explosions, continued for 4 hours in a village and 2 camps nearby housing 25,000 refugees. 3 female suicide bombers then detonated among a group of people fleeing to neighboring Gamori village. Apparently about 20,000 people have been killed in the period of 6 years by Boko Haram, while about 2.3 million people have been displaced. And as a result of this, the EU is now giving $54 million to help fight them. And the details of this story are beyond gruesome. I mean, they quite literally burned children alive, and there are some reports where people could hear that going on. It's absolute gut-wrenching stuff. Now, for those of you who don't know, Boko Haram is a jihadist group, and their original name meant people committed to the Prophet's teachings for propagation and jihad. Now, their name today means, quote, Western education is forbidden. Haram means forbidden, and some people say it actually means Western influence is sin, or Westernization is sacrilege. And here are some of the quotes from their genius founder, Muhammad Yusuf, so you see more where they're coming from here. Quote, like rain, we believe it is a creation of God rather than an evaporation caused by the sun that condenses and becomes rain. Like saying the world is a sphere, if it runs contrary to the teachings of Allah, we reject it. We also reject the theory of Darwinism. Oh, okay. So I see what's happening here. I need you to think about how much this is like an episode of The Twilight Zone. We live in a world, we share a world with the same people who heard the leader of Boko Haram, Muhammad Yusuf, and they go, nailed it! That guy got it on lockdown. Their name is Western education is forbidden. Westernization is sacrilege. Okay. No, that's the solution. The solution is Western education, is secular education. Because what we're talking about here is math and science and history and facts and data. But you see, what they're doing here is they're trying to combat up front what they know will defeat them. Because they can't win on the battlefield of ideas and concepts and competing philosophies. So they have to try to nip it in the bud. No, Western education is the problem. It's the problem with everything. They say that because they know once people are exposed to Western education, or just education, once they learn math and science and learn about space and all these fantastic things and wonderful things and stunning things that exist on this planet, they're going to want more of that. You know, this is like how they say in Christianity, don't eat from the tree of knowledge in the Bible. Why? Because, once you open that door of caring about facts and data and information, it's only a matter of time until you end up believing us, the theocrats. But that's why that's exactly what the answer is. And how can it be in the year 2016, there are people who believed this idiot, Muhammad Yusuf, who's saying, yeah, no, flat earth, man, rock and roll. Evolution is wrong, a flat earth is true, and oh yeah, rain only comes from God. It's not because of any scientific process where we know exactly how it works. No, God. People believe that nonsense so much that they literally, in the name of it, kill children, burn children alive. Okay, once you remove this veil of your bullshit ideology, what you're doing is not a moral act. They think they're the most moral. But if your ideology is not true, which it's not, then what you're doing is you're murdering innocent kids. You're net damaging this earth. You are contributing to more pain and suffering on this planet. No, see, that's the thing. evaluate your actions based on logic and rationality and empathy and real morality and real ethics. And when you do that, you're not net contributing to happiness and joy and pleasure and fruitful life experience. What you're doing is, in the name of fucking Mother Goose, in the name of Pokemon and the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, you're murdering children, and you think it makes you a better person, a more moral person. No, it makes you immoral, and it makes you ignorant, and it makes you stupid. You're killing people because you believe your leader, who is a flat earther, nailed it. Nobody has ever been more wrong and more immoral and more barbaric than these people, and their ideology is bullshit, and we need to expose it. And I'm happy that the EU is giving aid to the people fighting them on the ground in Nigeria. And also, if they wanted it, I would be fine with UN protection for areas that are particularly vulnerable to further attack from Boko Haram.